Betty and the chicks are still together. They have created their own free-range posse at this point. I think she decided she prefers to be with them. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. I want to start by saying thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I think there's over 120 comments, so I tried to heart and thank as many of you as I could. Thought I'd do that again here now. We had a really nice evening, weekend. We ended up going into town, having dinner. Had a really good dinner. It's somewhere we'll definitely go back to. We were very pleasantly surprised, so very excited for that. We've struggled to find restaurants that we like in this area. So I think a little bit being spoiled from Portland and being such a foodie town where you could pretty much think of anything and, you know, go to one block and have options of, you know, like 10 different varieties. So if y'all know any good Thai restaurants in the Knoxville type area, let us know. That's what I'm still looking for. But anyway, just thought I'd give a quick update, let y'all know what's happened this weekend, what we're doing, and kind of just show you around. It's just me tonight because Nate is at the vet with Levi. We were gonna take him a couple days ago, but Nate couldn't get him into the truck, and I think I was still sleeping. I don't think I was working, or I might have been working, I'm not sure, but he canceled the appointment because he couldn't get him into the truck, which, you know, is kind of common when you have a farm dog that isn't used to going in the truck. So we've been working with him a lot on loose leash walking, on getting him really comfortable with a collar and a leash, and then also getting him comfortable jumping up and into the truck and knowing that's a safe space for him so that we can easily, you know, go and grab him to take him to the vet, or if he's going off property for any reason. So that's where Nate and Levi are. Kinsley and Winston are out here with me, but Kinsley decided to stay up by the RV and she's laying up there for some reason. All right. So one of the things we did, actually we did this yesterday, but I guess during the weekend, is we added a bunch more deep bedding into the coops and the runs. This pile's completely gone now. I got it all added into here, and we separated out the different pairs. So we kept the salmon faverolles, the cream leg bars, the buckeyes, and the black australorps in here. And that's all that's in here right now, with the exception of one cochin, because this little lady right here, redhead, dark body, fluffy feet, she was picking on the little ones way too bad, so she got moved over because we have some littles in this one. So this one, we also added a ton of deep bedding in here as well. This has all of our barnyard mixes, our cochins, and that's what's out here. Is there's a barnyard mix and a barnyard mix, and then all of these dark ones in the middle and that gray one are all cochins. And then inside of here, we have our smaller barnyard mix, and there's two cochins in here, the gray one and the actually this is a barnyard mix right here. And then these are our barnyard mixes that were in the brooder before we did our first batch of Rhode Island Reds in the incubator. And that was a video that y'all may or may not have watched. And this tall one that's kind of looking at me with the light comb right there, that's actually the only meat bird that hatched. So there's one meat bird and 11 Rhode Island Reds, and that's how they're doing. So they got moved out here. As you can see, we have them in a little pen. That is for their safety because they are quite a bit smaller than the other ones. These littles over here are not getting picked on, but at night we did put them in here with the Rhode Island Reds, just so in the morning they didn't get picked on before the coop door opens. So that was one project we worked on this weekend. Very overdue getting all the birds in their right groups. So what's exciting about that, in my opinion, is that is the second to last time I have to move those birds. their next move is their permanent move, meaning everyone that is in this last coop right here will be going up on the hill into their pairs. The Favrils will stay down here. This is going to be their permanent home for a while. And then the rest of everyone else is going up into their permanent homes. So that's all of the final breeding pairs, which is super exciting. Just have to figure out what to do with Betty and the chicks. Because as you can see, they are a strong group of 12, but they're not going to be able to live in that home forever. So we're going to have to integrate these guys. I'll have to remove all the roosters, and Betty and all the hens are going to have to go with one of our 2 free-range flocks. So let's see, what else did we do this weekend? We had quite a bit more work done on the fence. The fence is looking really, really good. It is almost completely done. I think there's one more day of work because we went ahead and decided that we were going to fix a couple of the areas. We were just going to do some patchwork, but there was a few areas that were really bad. They were where trees had gone over them, or where just branches and vines had gone through them, and they were not safe. They were raised up. Neighbor dogs could get in. Our dogs probably could get out. So we went ahead, Nate went to the store today and got some more materials. So we're going to go ahead and do one more full section that we didn't plan on doing. Are you saying hi, Winston? Yeah. So we're excited that this project is about complete. All right, Betty. Okay. You miss your brother? So the last update I got from Nate at the vet was Levi is not enjoying being at the vet, which doesn't surprise me. He's only been there a couple times. I think to get neutered and then to get some shots and some things like that. But he's definitely very nervous, very anxious, and he is getting an x-ray because the vet actually thinks he broke his toe. So I don't know if y'all recall, we mentioned he was kind of walking funny. It might get a little dark, apologies. I'm gonna grab some hay. But yeah, he, oh, this isn't open. All right. So he had been walking a little funny, not eating, not acting normal. So we just a little concerned about him, want to make sure he's okay. So we went ahead and got him into the vet as soon as we could. And it seems like over the last day or two, hey ladies, he had been doing a little better, but it's really disheartening to think he may have broke his toe and had to wait a couple days. So we'll give you guys, watch out baby, we'll give you guys an update as soon as we know exactly. So probably tomorrow. You guys are so silly. So this contraption is working, but the little piece that Nate built to keep them from kicking out the hay, they just jump up on it and are inside the hay. But it's working, so they're not making such a mess. And these girls are loving their new area. They wander all back in through here. And they've been nesting and bedding in here. They should be hopefully starting to lay eggs in about a month, maybe 2. So that'll be nice to see how many eggs we start getting from the shenanigans. And then outside of that, that's pretty much the weekend. and kind of up to date on the progress and things that are happening. I think one of the next projects I'm going to start working on is going through the books, because you all know Nate's working in the house, and we had an architect, our neighbor, come over and get some advice of what we should be doing and some suggestions if we're on the right track. And we all agreed that there's just too much weight. We never planned on keeping all of the books. We want to keep some. So we'll go ahead and start going through the books. So that's a project for me, deciding what it is that we want to keep, what we want to go through, and then start the process of either donating them or however we're going to get rid of them. So anyway, just a little bit about probably what's coming next. I'll probably film a little bit of the books, but not all of it. It's not going to be too terribly exciting, just watching me go through the remaining, oops, watch out, buddy. The remaining 2,000 books that we have on the property. So anyway, hope you all had a great weekend and have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Here you go, Meanie. Gotta love your corn snack. Take care. Bye.